All right, and we live now. I had a good meditation. I got a lot of work. I got a lot accomplished today, personally, like musically. Excuse me. I made like 2 new beats, some marketing money. I start my new job tomorrow, so shout out to the kid, I guess. But my friend, shout out to Jermaine. He told me some crazy job. Yo, niggas really trying to cancel Fat Joe, and I don't really give a fuck. I tell you right now, 2025. I'm ready for 2025. These motherfuckers won't give me what I fucking want. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking shit from everybody. I'm chilling today, Q.
Let me.
I already got my party tickets for New Year's Eve, man. I'm like, look, y'all motherfuckers better not bother me. What's up, Ray? So Cat did an interview where he said he regrets making fun of my cat. You hear me? You hear me? Hey, yo, try. Can you hear me?
You fell asleep. Well, we here now. Wake the hell up.
Hey, yo, can you hear me?
You fell asleep. Yep,
You say you can hear me?
I hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, I was literally just talking to myself. Okay, I'm about to start in like 5 minutes. Damn, Jimmy Carter passed away. Oh shit.
Yep, dead like a doornail.
Everyone's dying this year. Shit.
We just got another person that died.
Yeah,
Alice.
Linda Lavin. Yeah, I just read about that shit.
Yep.
And she
Wow.
just appeared in a movie recently. Wow.
Crazy.
You know, I never cared for that show like that. Believe it or not,
Crazy.
I only like
I watched
that.
it once in the blue. That shit came on when I was like 4 or 5 years old though.
Yeah, I only like the girl that played Flo, Polly Holiday, and Vic. I only like those characters. Everybody
Mhm.
else was just kind of over the top for me.
Yeah.
But I love that theme song. There's a new girl in town, feeling good.
Yeah.
I like that theme
No,
song.
bro.
But that show went on for too fucking long.
Don't even remember it.
9 seasons that show went on. Too fucking long.
Now kiss my grits. That was the line. Her famous line she
Yeah.
used to do. Her friend. What
Right.
was the friend? The friend with the funny beard.
Flo.
What's the friend? Her friend name?
Flo.
Flo. Right. Trailer Park Trash. Yeah, Flo.
You know what's crazy? What's crazy was that
Mm-hmm.
I think she was beefing with Linda Lavin, so they gave her a spinoff and shit.
Hell yeah. I ain't never watched this.
Me neither. I know it's on YouTube, but I'm not interested
Everybody
in
had a
watching.
spinoff back then.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody had one.
Because Gary Marshall was giving everybody spinoffs at that time and shit. You get a spinoff. You get a spinoff. You all get a spinoff.
The one person that needed a spinoff, the one person that needed a spinoff didn't get one. That was Urkel.
Right? He took over the whole fucking show.
Yeah,
He
but
took
it
over the
wasn't
whole.
his show.
I'd rather have an Eddie and Waldo spinoff, low key.
Who the hell was watching that?
But yeah, rest in peace to all these motherfuckers and shit.
Yep.
All right, let me pull up my notes. There's a new girl in town, and I'm feeling good. That chick thought she was doing something with that note.
Mm-mm.
Are you feeling good? You know what? In honor of Linda Lavin, I'm gonna eat a whole bowl of grits in honor.
Oh wow.
A whole bowl of fucking grits. All right, let me be serious. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to say. Are you ready? That's tradition. I can't break tradition. I'm ready whenever you
Yeah.
are. What's up,
Let's
YouTube?
go.
How's everyone doing? This is Reg in the building. Last Sunday of 2024. You know, doing a fucking review. Um, this ain't the last video of 2024. That's what I'm saying right now. I got my homeboy trying to build him with me. You know, shit talker.
Yep.
You know how that shit goes. You know. Um,
Yep.
so I just have to do something a little different. I had one of my crazy ideas. No Blair Kramer, and I want to do something where I look at a Billboard chart from, like, let's just say, this is December 30th right now. So I looked at the Billboard charts from back in the day, and I want to like highlight what niggas were listening to this week years ago. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I might do this
Right.
like weekly, every 2 weeks. It don't matter and shit like that. It's like a little promo run and shit like that too. So I found the Billboard charts for the hot rap singles from the week of Christmas Eve of 1994. You know what I'm saying? And if
Yeah.
StreamYard could get this act right and share the damn screen, I would show it to y'all. But fucking Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of this. Give me 1 second, because StreamYard's that wouldn't be a fucking dick
Mhm.
right now. But yeah, like I'm still gonna do like the album anniversaries. I'm still gonna do all that shit, but I want to. Come on, man. I definitely want to do something different and shit. Give me just 2 seconds, because breathe, breathe, breathe. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is why I meditate, because now just when I want to start this stupid shit, now y'all want to say, oh, not responding, not responding and shit. But fuck it. Fucking Jesus. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm just. As I was saying, I want to do something a little different. So I found an old hot rap singles list from 1994. Now I gotta pull the list back up again. I'm about to blow the fuck up. That day was already kind of shitty, but leave it to StreamYard to do some fuck shit. Oh, yes. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. All right. So as I was trying to fucking say, so this was a top 10 rap singles from the week of December 24th, 1994. Number 10, they got Redman's Rockefeller, From There Is a Dark Side, dope song, Try's favorite album. Number 9, they
I love
got
the
the six.
remix, not the regular version.
That remix was fire. That remix was fire.
Yeah.
Um, number nine, they got 69 Boys, Kitty Kitty. That pep rally rap. I can't be stand. I never liked them niggas to be real with you. Number
Rally rap.
eight, number eight, the Brat for all y'all. I was just talking to somebody about the Brat, how they was saying how the Brat went off Snoop Dogg and shit. I was just talking to somebody about that shit. I was just like, I can't argue with that. But she never really had a strong discography to begin with. To be cute about dope rapper though, but
Right.
I would not call Funkdafied a hip hop classic, as some people would. Number
That's her best
seven,
album.
it is, but it ain't no classic. Number seven, Heavy D and the Boys, Black Coffee. Black Coffee. You say you disagree?
Yes.
Mm, okay. Black Coffee. That was from Nothing But Love. I love that record right there. Classic album. That's my favorite Heavy D and the Boys album. Number six, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Thuggish Ruggish Bone, Creeping on the Come Up EP, classic EP, one of their signature songs, still bumps to this day. Number five, Keith agrees, the most beautifulest thing in this world. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's classic song right there. You know, one of my favorite Keith songs. I think to many people that's like his signature track. To many people. Number four, Method Man's Bring the Pain. I mean, do I even have to say we literally just did a whole top 10 five rhythm beat, so y'all can see what we said on that track. Number three, Scarface. I never seen a man cry. I seen a man die from the Diary. Classic, classic song. Ooh. Um, Number two, Flavor in Your Ear, Craig Mack, the original version. I mean, I'm not surprised. This is the song that put Bad Boy on the map. And number one, the 69 Boys again with Tootsie Roll. This is the third week in number one. They must really love the 69 Boys and shit. Okay. So yeah, that's a little segment I'm gonna fucking do like every week, every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So that's some shit. That's some creative shit I want to do because I always want to see what niggas were listening to, what was bumping. So it's not just gonna be rap. We might do R&B, pop. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right. So now we're gonna get to the main event. This might be a long review, but fuck it. Prince's Lotus Flower and MPLSound album. This is like the double album he came out with in 2009, March 24th to be exact. This was released independently on NPG Records and stuff like that too. Um, Singles, this album was known for. It had the cover of Crimson and Clover. That was a single. I'm talking about Lotus Flower first, just letting y'all know. And I
Yeah.
think that was the only single. I think. Hold on, that can't be. Lord have mercy. This nigga dropped so many shits. Actually, technically, Lotus Flower didn't have a single, but I know they had a video for Crimson Clover, so I'm gonna count that as a proxy single. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Brrr. So with this album, the personnel, I want to say Prince did everything himself. I want to say, fuck it, yeah. All tracks were y'all know how Prince get and stuff like that. So okay, so after the release of Planet Earth, you know what I'm saying? That album and everything like that too. We said last week. First of all, shout out to Ant, by the way. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope review we did. And
Mhm.
around this time in 2007, he actually got into some controversy and everything like that too, because this was around the time when his music was being blocked on YouTube because he didn't want his music on YouTube for a good while and shit like that too. And it all happened because September 14th, he was going to sue YouTube and eBay because of the fact that he had copyrighted material played, and I think one of the videos was the fact that a little there was like a kid's birthday party and they were playing Let's Go Crazy and everything like that too. And Prince pretty much didn't like that shit. So that's why like for a good minute before his death, if you were trying to look for some Prince material on YouTube, you have to search long and hard and stuff because like they might have like regular songs, but they might think you might think it's you watching the video, but the thumbnail might just be just a scene of the video, but just a picture and stuff like that too. And also around this time too, in 2008, he actually headlined Coachella. And one of the most notable things he did was he did a cover of Radiohead's "Creep" and everything like that too. So what ended up
Classic.
happening was that, yeah, I love that song too. What ended up
Mhm.
happening was the fact that that performance was on YouTube. And Prince was just like, I thought I told y'all motherfuckers I didn't want my shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say it in those words, 'cause, he was a Jehovah's Witness, but still. But then Radiohead, they came in and said, hey, listen, this is our song. We wrote this song. You just covered it. So it's going to stay on YouTube, yada, yada, yada. And to this day, that's like one of the few Prince material that was actually on YouTube and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But that was a dope Coachella performance and everything like that too. Fast forward to October of 2008, he came out with a live album called Indigo Nights, which he performed those like an after shows of the Indie O2 concert and everything like that too. I've never actually heard that live album. You know what I'm saying? I heard good things about it, but I'll check it out one day. You know what I'm saying? And what ended up happening was the fact that later on that year, he was premiering some new songs in Indie 103.1, which was an LA radio station, which most of those songs came on this album. And he actually had a new website around this time too called Lotus Flower, where it's pretty much just selling like concert tickets, promoting the album, his music and everything like that too. I mean, it's not the first website Prince came out with. And he always had like a very particular relationship with the internet up to that point too. So y'all know how that shit goes. Um,
Mhm.
Also around this time, he was working on a protege by the name of Bria Valente. Bria Valente, if I'm saying her last name right. And she was actually been around the game for a good minute. She did backing vocals for Usher's 8701 album, classic album. And like we mentioned last week, she appeared on Planet Earth. She started working on a Planet Earth album. And so she did an album called Elixir in 2009. And yes, this is one of those stop and go with some shit and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much, I heard some of the album. I mean, if you're a Prince diehard fan of 2000s, that you might pick it up if you want that R&B, Quiet Storm kind of vibe and everything like that too. I'm not gonna put it up there with like the Vanity Sixes or the Times and all that, the Sheila E's. I'm not gonna put it up there with those, but I mean it's decent. It gets me through the day. And she was also dating Prince like around that time too. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised. And so around that time too, that's when he came out with this album right here. So let's just let it be known. This is actually his fourth. I want to say his fourth multi-disc double album, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to Prince and double albums, they always have like a very particular relationship. Like 1999 was a classic. Sign of the Times, classic. Then we get to Emancipation, and it's just like, depending on what you think about it, depending. And then you had the Crystal Ball compilation, which that was very controversial to fans because a lot of the songs, like the unreleased songs, they were heard like many times before in different formats, but they had to edit some of them songs and stuff like that out. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of fans like that compilation. Some people they kind of indifferent about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, man. And so when it came to this album, this might be the weirdest double disc album or triple disc, whatever you want to. I want to call it double disc because it's the two Prince albums. I'm just going to call it that because the two Prince albums. I'm not even going to talk about the Elixir album at this point, but yeah, I mean, and it's like the first disc, just like with Emancipation, it's like your traditional Prince up to that point. You know what I'm saying? But then the second disc, just like Emancipation, we get a little experimentation. Dare I say, we have some bad Prince songs in that second disc. Stay tuned on that. I'm being honest. I'm being fucking honest. I'm a Prince fan to the day I die. But at the same time, I'm an honest Prince fan. Who was texting me at 1:24 in the morning? They all should be asleep. Oh, that's you. That's
that's me.
Yeah, that's you. Your dad. You posted something on Instagram and shit. So yeah. I was like, okay.
I'm entering another giveaway. What else is new?
Yeah, what else is new? Because I don't know why you keep tagging me in them and shit. Like, I never win them. I never win them shits. But okay.
That's not true because when I tag people, they actually win it. So that's why I'm like, hey, you never know, you might win.
I never won anything from that.
Mike won. Mike, I tagged Mike for one. He ended up winning shit.
Well, that's Mike. I like shout out to Mike first of all, shout out to Mike, but I never won nothing. Yeah,
we gotta change that. We gotta change that for the new year. When I see PS5, I think of Reggie Mom for that. So.
Well, I'm already getting a PS5 regardless. I got a good deal on that shit. Okay. Like next year.
Yeah. But why not get a brand new one for free? You ain't gotta pay shit.
Yeah, like I'm gonna get a PS5 for free. Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Trust me. When it comes to me, I win, but I mostly lose. So that's when it comes.
No, that's not true. Nah, that's not true.
You said
change your luck for the new year. Changing your luck for the new year.
I mean, I've had some good luck recently. But off topic. You know what? I'm not going to talk about this on the live because we already 30 minutes in this, and this is a long ass album, and I start my new job tomorrow, so I gotta make sure I get some good rest and shit. But so of course I don't have this record, and I remember when this one was actually in. I've seen this album in stores a lot back in the day. I've seen this album in stores a lot. But this is when I was getting into Prince. This is when I was fully getting into Prince and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always seen it in Target, but and just to let you guys know, I actually showed you guys all my Prince albums, so I don't have anything post 2006. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, not as of now. Keyword as of now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Okay. So we're gonna get started with the Lotus Flower. This is what I like to call the Just like I like to call the motherfucking the traditional Prince album. That
Mm-hmm.
the traditional Prince and shit. So we're gonna start with the first track, Lotus. It's like a very jazzy instrumental. It kind of. Are you familiar with the band War? I know you're familiar with War.
Yes, I got
Yes,
one of their albums. The World's a Ghetto. I got the World's a Ghetto album. That one,
I got that album too. Okay, all
classic.
right. To me, that's my favorite album from them, and I'm not even a big War fan like that, but that shit slaps.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it has a very War kind of feel to it. You know what I'm saying? I like the way this album starts off. You know, just gives you the vibe of that lotus flower and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this was not a bad. That's not bad.
Oh yeah, this was fire. Definitely enjoy this. From the opening track, it was great. The beat was fire, and it was more of an instrumental track. It had the bass line in it, some spacey sounds going on in the background. Nice soft beat. It was real jazzy. Guitar played by Prince. I loved it.
Definitely. All right, we're gonna get started with the second track. Boom. This is actually one of my favorite tracks on this album. To be real with you. Um,
Already?
very yes. I'm surprised because I'm not gonna hold you. I did have some low expectations when it came to this
Uh-huh.
album. This album keyword.
Right.
I was like double this, double this. I'm just like you never know what you're gonna get. So, but this one
Right.
is one of my favorites. It has that like late '60s psychedelic rock kind of feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like
Mhm.
with this album, Prince was channeling a lot of that shit. Stay tuned on that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wish this kind of was a single to keep it a buck with you. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Um,
Right.
it has very spacey lyrics like "What if the universe complete with sun and moon, an entire galaxy, and what's you and I too soon." It has like a very spacey,
Mhm.
longing for your love kind of feel and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Some of his best guitar work from the 2000s are on this track alone and stuff like that too. And this is a very guitar based album. So
Mhm.
fire, fire, fire track. We're starting off on some good shit.
Definitely love this beat, the synthesizers, the guitar play. It's banging.
Definitely. All right. Um, next track, Crimson and Clover. So this is actually the cover of the Tommy James and the Shondells song of the same name. First of all, classic group. That's like some good psychedelic rock. They had this one
Mhm.
song called Crystal Blue Persuasion. Yo, one of the most beautiful songs ever, but that's besides the point. And this song right here was covered masterfully by Prince and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And what I liked about this cover was that they incorporated an interpolation of the song "Wild Thing" from Chip Taylor, like "Wild Thing, you make my heart," that song and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Which that song was okay. I'm kind of burnt out from that fucking song to be real with you, because niggas be singing that shit in karaoke. That's just like okay.
Mhm.
I mean, not a bad song. I'm kind of burnt out from it, but Prince did his thing on this one. You know what I'm saying? Classic track right here.
Yeah, love the guitars in it, the beat. Great guitar solo by Prince. It was fire.
Yes. Yeah, definitely fire. All right. Next track, Forever. Now, this is a perfect example of the signature sexual Prince without it not being erotic. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much longing for intimacy with somebody that he can't have and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? I think like Ant said it the best. This is like PG-13 Prince. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? Because if this was Prince back in 1985, we can fuck Prince. Darling Nikki Prince, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that he shouted out Jill Scott and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jill Scott. Yeah, this one very 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 great track.
Love it. Love the beat, the bass line, the pianos, another great guitar solo by Prince on here. And he's saying,
Yeah,
if I never get to kiss your lips, if I never get to feel your hips close to me, that's okay. I ain't gonna trip because I got forever. Love it. Love it. Great track. This should have been a single. They missed the mark. I don't know what label he was on, but they didn't promote this album at all.
it was just solely his independent label, NPG.
He should have released more singles from this shit. I ain't never remember this shit coming out.
See, the singles came from the MPL Sound, which we'll talk about that one because,
I don't
that's all I'm
remember
gonna.
that album coming out either.
Yeah, this was like I said, this was a low key album. It was a low key album and shit. This like I said, this was like the breezy period of Prince. He was just like he already did what he did to be a legend, so now he was just doing the music that
He was chilling.
yeah, he was just chilling. Like what more can he prove and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
That's why I just said like we just breezing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like every artist at the time had a breeze. That Stevie Wonder, I would say
Uh-huh.
Post in Square Circle, that was like a breezy period for him and shit like that too.
Right.
And he was still coming out with classics too, like the Jungle Fever soundtrack,
Uh-huh.
all that shit.
Jungle
Come on,
Fever,
man.
right.
The
Yeah.
joint from '95, the Natural
Mhm.
Wonder joint. Oh, come on, man. Don't fuck with me now, because nigga be trying to play Stevie Wonder's Post hotter than they be trying to play Stevie Post hotter than July, and I was like, nah, nigga, we ain't doing all that. Nah,
Wow.
not no fucking. We ain't talking. We ain't dissing characters. We ain't dissing the characters album. No. Nah. But anyway, so you like this song too?
Yeah, this was dope.
Definitely. I I'm watching the Jeffersons. Um, track number 5, Colonized Mind. Huh. A political conscious song after a sexy song. Interesting. And yeah, the sequencing it was kind of all over the place with this album, but we'll talk more about that. So this is actually not a bad track. I actually like this track right here too. You know what I'm saying? It kind of. Oh my god, girl, stop calling me. It has like a very 2000s rock kind of feel and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? That word colonizer is a popular word now, if you know what I mean. Anyway,
Right.
um, yeah, man. So just over here talking about history and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I like the second verse a lot when he was comparing like the record deal and everything like that to like the political bills and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So this was very good. You know, I like political
Hmm.
Prince.
Yeah. This was fire though. Melodic. It had a nice soft beat, nice guitar play. I liked it.
Definitely. All right. Next track. Feel better, feel good, feel wonderful. Mm, very funky track. You know, the this was like the funky opus or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I like this one. This one should have been a single.
Yeah. Upbeat. You know, real funky. It reminded me of like the early Tom stuff. You
Yeah,
know, the horns on it, the beat. You know, we got Prince saying, "You tried to do me like my good brother Steve, but I got another funky trick up my sleeve." So what Steve is he talking about?
that's a good question. Only he can answer that.
What he ain't here to answer it. So that's why I'm like, is he talking about Stevie Wonder?
Possibly. Let me
Uh,
let me look it. Let I'm gonna
Yeah,
look up the link quick. Hold on.
this was dope.
Yeah, man. And and I think this was like an unreleased song too, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't, it was fire as fuck.
Yeah.
Q said is yeah, I love A Time to Love. I actually got that record too. And then yeah, we that shit that's like one of my favorite albums from '05 too. You know what I'm saying? So what's the fuss? That's my joint right there. And Prince was on that album too.
That's the joint.
He was on the album. He played guitar on
Hey,
that track. Yeah.
hey.
Prince and En Vogue were on that song. Remember when he did that? Remember when he performed the BET Awards in '05 and shit? He did that song.
I don't remember.
Oh man, he was trying to do a little dance in the shot. I was like,
There's
okay,
some
okay,
there's some
see,
years of the BT was that I missed because I was like it just got boring after a while.
man, 2005 BET Awards was one of the best. That was when it was actually black
Yeah.
entertainment, not TikTok entertainment.
Uh-huh. TikTok.
Oh shit.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Not TikTok.
I saw this year's BET Awards. I'm just like, yo, no wonder why they didn't sell BET to Tyler Perry and shit. They trying
Right.
to come up with trying to come up with this minstrel show ass and shit. You know? Oh yeah, yeah. Check number 7. Love Like Jazz. Self-explanatory. This is like some Starbucks jazz kind of music and shit like that too, which is not bad. 'Cause I like Starbucks jazz music. When it's actually they actually play some good shit in Starbucks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is not a bad track.
Is that what we're calling it now? Starbucks Jazz?
You know I come up with hella lingo and shit in this channel.
I like it. I think it's a jazzy track. Is melodic. Definitely enjoyed the instrumentation on here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh shit. Okay. Let's bust my ass. Thank God y'all didn't see that. All right.
Okay.
Next track. Track number 8. 77 Beverly Park. Um, another one of those rock kind of songs and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope. Love this track right here. You know what I'm saying? It's like an instrumental. It's rocky, but then it turns like a little melodic, like slowly as you listen to it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting like it to turn slightly melodic, but at the same time, it kind of gives me like computer blue vibes from Purple Rain, where it's like that shit starts like all new wave and funky, but then it comes out with that like that dee 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 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Um. Yeah. It's an instrumental. Had the guitars and synthesizers on it.
definitely. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alrighty. Track number 9, Walla Balloon. This is definitely another favorite. This probably is my favorite track on this album. Prince at his most psychedelic. The Jimi Hendrix influence was definitely on full display when it came to this track right here and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is definitely a guitar based album and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, love the groove to this one. This one was fire. I love it.
I didn't care for this. I didn't like that. I didn't
Oh
care
my
for the.
god.
He said some shit like she got down like the wall of Berlin. What?
No, wait a minute. MPL got some
Oh
weird lyrics. We got some weird lyrics. That's actually tame compared to what we're going to talk about
no,
later.
no,
Yes,
that's not true. No,
tame what we're going to talk about.
NPL. I don't hear no weird lyrics on NPL.
Hey,
He
hey,
has weird lyrics on NPL. I didn't hear it.
we'll talk about that. That get down like the wall, but that's dope. I like that line and shit. Come on, man.
Mm.
That sound like some. That sound like some shit Jimmy might even say once. Mind you,
Mm.
this is the same motherfucking nigga that said, "Excuse me while I kiss the guy." When he said, "Kiss the sky" and shit. Who the hell is going to kiss the sky?
Yeah. That's funny.
At least the Waller Berlin did. At least the Waller Berlin did go down and shit.
You stupid. You stupid.
Oh shit! And I lost a lot of European subscribers.
Wow.
Okay. Next track is Money. Excuse me, dollar sign. You know, Prince loves to throw in symbols, mixing them with them words and shit like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
this is another favorite track of mine. You know what this track reminds me? This track, it reminds me of a Tamer Money Don't Matter Tonight, but it has a Camille feel to it because it had that high pitched kind of
Ooh.
voice. You know, I'm just like, hold up. Is this the
Ooh.
return of Camille? Is this the return of Camille and shit? Like,
Ooh.
man, when is that Camille album coming out? They should have been released that shit. Fucking playing with me.
That ain't coming out yet. That ain't coming out yet.
Man.
They're gonna do all his re-releases for his albums that's released, and then they'll do the unreleased shit.
Shit. I love the line with this.
What are they
nigga
up to
said.
now? I lost count. What are they up to now that they re-releasing?
They re-released Diamonds and Pearls. I know that. I don't know what they're gonna do
Okay,
next.
so the next one is what? The Love Symbol joint? Is that the next one?
I wouldn't be surprised. At this point, I
don't know how they.
surprised.
I don't know how they doing. Are they doing it in like chronological order, or are they just jumping around and just releasing anything?
They just jumping around because we still didn't get a Parade reissue. They didn't get no Dirty Mind reissue. But you know what? I'm cool about it because I got the originals. When I'm on Spotify, I like to listen to sometimes I like to listen to the unreleased shit just for the better quality and stuff like that too. But still, if y'all gonna, that's why I still got me originals and shit like that. I got everything up until 3121 and shit. I don't give a fuck. But these motherfuckers, they just want to re-release shit. Like, do we really need? How many re-releases of Purple Rain do we need? Like, come on, man. I love Purple Rain.
Exactly. Like, why we need another one?
Even the MJ Estate, man. It's like y'all re-releasing Thriller again. It's already the best selling album. Man. Come on, man.
And he has unreleased shit that they need to release.
They found them shits in the warehouse.
Bro, release that rap album that he did in '91. Release that shit. I want to hear that.
Shit. If they can have those fake Michael Jackson songs, I could re-release some of them shits. Right. Hell, Dangerous. We still didn't get a remastered Dangerous. We didn't get a Dangerous documentary and shit. Cause they ain't ready for the Dangerous documentary. They ain't ready for that shit.
That needs a remaster also, for sure.
Exactly. But I still got the originals. You know what? I'm just not going to ask for reissues or remaster anymore. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because these motherfuckers they just don't want to. They don't listen to the fans and shit. Or they're gonna do is they're gonna pick an obscure Prince concert or some shit.
Right.
That might be obscure to the public, but diehard Prince fans, we might have seen that shit.
Right.
Hell, if they re-release Love Sexy, they need a remastered edition of that Love Sexy tour that he did in Europe. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yo, the best Prince tour. We might have to do a bad tour versus Love Sexy tour. We might have to do that. Cause that was when both them niggas were on their peak with them tours and shit like that. Cause I'm kidding. Let me stop. But yeah, Money.
Giving away ideas. Come on there.
Yeah. I'm you know I get too excited and shit, but
I know.
He had a line where he says, "Where you go, everybody wants to know, so they can put it in a magazine next to the ad for the latest fad in black hair care, Vaseline." I love that line and shit. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is definitely another one of my favorites. I love the Camille reminiscence of the style of this album. You know what I'm saying? Ooh.
Funny. It was okay.
Oh my god.
It wasn't one of my favorites. It was alright. It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. All right. Respect. I'm just joking. All right. Next track is called Dreamer. So this is actually the first track I heard from this album. And I heard it in a Target commercial and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? This was actually nominated for the Target commercial. This is actually nominated for Best Solo Rock Vocal Performance in 2010, but it lost to Bruce Springsteen working on a Dream, unfortunately. Um, Other nominees was Bob Dylan, Beyond He Lies Nothing, John Fogerty, Changing the Weather, and Neil Young, Fork in the Road. I've never heard any of those songs, so Prince wins by default in my book, but that's besides the point. So this song is talking about the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. and how it got Prince thinking about race and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this was kind of like a promo single. This is another one of those Hendrix influenced tracks right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one was pretty straight. I love this one.
We talking about Dreamer or Back to the Lotus?
We talking about Dreamer, boss.
Oh yeah, Dreamer was fire. I like the beat for this. The guitars on there. You know, this was good.
Definitely. Alrighty. And Back to the Lotus was just closing instrumental and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nothing really too much to say.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah. Overall, I actually enjoyed Lotus Flower. You know what I'm saying? Dare I say, I might enjoy this more than Planet Earth, believe it or not.
Mm. Wow.
I can't believe I'm actually saying that, but wow.
I so.
Because I actually love Planet Earth too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I get people's criticism about Planet Earth, how it wasn't really a cohesive Prince album, it was just like a collection of songs, to say the least. But this does sound like some like granted, this doesn't is not really as cohesive as the musicology in 3121 too, because like I said, this is like his breezy period and shit. But I actually enjoyed a lot of the instrumentation in this record. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always a huge fan of Prince and the guitar and everything like that too. So this is definitely the guitar level from Prince. You know what I'm saying? If he would have definitely released this as a single album, this might be up there with 3121 if it's promoted right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I actually enjoyed this album more than I did.
Okay. Yeah, I liked it. I definitely enjoyed it. I liked I like the 2000s Prince stuff. I definitely think he was in real form on a lot of these albums, and the production on here was great. You know, it was melodic, it was jazzy. The songs were great. You know, I feel like he could have released a lot of singles from this if it got proper promotion. You know, Love Like Jazz and Feel Better, Feel Good, Feel Wonderful, Crimson and Clover Forever. So I'm gonna give it 3.5. Definitely think it's a great album.
Definitely. Yeah, man. All right. So now we're gonna get into MPLSound. This is the love below of this Lotus Flower that makes sense and shit. I the so this one did come out with a few singles. Better with Time, Dance for Me, and You're Gonna See Me. The only guest appearance on this album is actually Q-Tip, Mr. Abstract Poet. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
All right, so I love the album cover. The album cover is fire.
Yeah, yeah, it's dope.
Okay, let's get this over with. Okay. All right. Next track number 1. There'll never be another like me. Self-explanatory. This is like a braggadocio song. This
I
one went
loved
on
it.
a bit too long for me.
What?
You love this one.
Crazy. I love this track. He was
This one was
real
okay.
cocky on this track. Was vintage Prince on here. Where he said, doesn't really matter who you get with, because it just ain't meant to be. Really don't matter, because never should have, would have, ever could have been like me. Beat was fire. The hi hats on it. Perfect way to start off the album. Like, he was definitely feeling himself on this shit, and I think when Prince is cocky like that, he
Yeah.
makes like some of his best shit. Like My Name Is Prince. I
Understandable. Yeah,
love
this
that
one
track.
was.
When he did My Name Is Prince and he's like
Yeah.
rapping, he was cocky as shit on that one. Sexy motherfucker. He was cocky as hell.
Ah, yes.
I loved it.
Yeah,
Love it.
definitely. Yeah. I like this track too. I just feel like it went on a bit too long, but I do like the groove of this track and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. He kind of, I want to say, shouted out. Uh, I think he shouted out Don Cornelius and Rick James, and it was kind of weird because you all know Rick James and Prince had that beef, but then I know that they
Mhm.
squashed the beef and everything like that too. Apparently, from what I looked up and stuff like that too. But it just threw me off guard and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I mean, this was pretty. This was pretty cool. This was pretty cool. Track number two, Chocolate Box. This is one of the weirdest Prince songs in the history I've ever heard, and that's actually saying something. It features Q-Tip. You know what I'm saying? And the electronica vibes of this song gives me Dirty Mind controversy vibes, but the style of the song gives me mid '90s Prince, like Gold Experience, Come. I don't even go as far as even saying the first disc of Emancipation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I really think about this record and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what I think about this one. I'm not saying I dislike it though. Trust me, I'm not saying I dislike it. This got some really funny lyrics like he had a line where he says, "So what's the deal? Are you sporting some wheels or are you riding in a limousine? This ain't prom night. I don't want to fight, so you better get your dirty clean. I hear you was going up and down your skirt. You're gonna get a chance to prove it. You best believe you if you want to get with me. It takes a real woman to do it. This has some cheeky lines and shit. Q-Tip. This is around the time when he was just making random appearances on the unexpected shit. You know what I'm saying? I was not expecting him to refer to himself as Willy Wonka. I'm just like, okay, Q-Tip, all right. I see he went back. He's like, I'm your Willy Wonka. Golden ticket is yours. Don't you waste time. Don't you waste not one taste of my lady. It pours. They say the sweetest you'll eat up, but the bitter's better. Taking bites from the box, you never know what you get up. I was like, okay, Q-Tip. All right, so this was definitely a pretty cool track. Yeah. What you think, Troy? Okay, I guess Troy's having some technical difficulties. Great. All right. But yeah, man, it's definitely a very futuristic kind of sound, and there is a music video to this track as well too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, can you hear me? Hey, yo, yo, try.
Mhm.
Hey, yo, can you hear me?
Mhm.
Hey, try. Can you hear me?
Yo.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you? Hey, yo. Okay. Okay. While he's doing that, I'm just gonna go into the next song, which is Dance for Me. Now, this is definitely one of the tracks I remember listening when it came to this album and everything like that too. Not a major favorite. It's very enjoyable to say the least and stuff like that too. I know this was a single and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one was pretty straight and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Pretty straight track. Give me 1 second. Hey yo, hey yo, can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Ah, for Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of this shit. Hmm. Can you hear me now?
You,
Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, I can't do this. Hey yo, can you hear me? Hey yo, yo, try. Just bear with us at the moment. Just bear with us. Hey yo,
nigga, yeah, nigga, I left. Like, calm the fuck down. String all this fucking up. Yeah, I left.
Can you hear me now?
Instead of them enjoying the fucking live stream, they want to bitch and complain. What track? What track we was on?
Chocolate box. Did you hear me? No, I don't hear you. Can you hear me? Hey yo.
Yo,
Yo, can you hear me? Hey, yo.
Reg, you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can't fuck with stream y'all for New Year.
Can
This this shit is crap. Yeah. We got to find another service to use, man, because this shit is crap.
Yo, can you hear me? Hey yo. You know what? I hate to do this, everybody. I really hate to do this. StreamYard has just really fucked up my mood. This was already a good review, and now with all the technical difficulties, I just have to end this stream. I really hate to do this. I'm sorry.